Right, and I am live again. Now let's straighten this up properly. Okay. Oh, why does my mouse not work? Hello and welcome back, everyone. All right, let's bring that up on screen. Good, my volume is off. I'm in view. Let me just move my table a little. Okay, welcome back to my last live Facebook of the day. All right. So for those of you tuning in for the first time, welcome. I am Natalie May from Natalie May Scrapbooking, and today we have been doing some fun live free mini classes as part of the Great International Craft Show from CraftAlive, where we have been, hello girls, where we have had some fantastic one day only specials for today, which is 15% off dies, stamps, stickers and Uniquely Creative. Plus we have some more amazing specials going on. And we have a fabulous postage special running as well, which is after your first order, you will receive a discount code by email in your confirmation email. And that discount code will give you complimentary postage for the rest of the weekend, where we can bundle all your orders up together and post them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So lots of specials happening on nataliemay.com.au. So please make sure that you head over and have a look and check out our Black Friday tab as well, because there are some really fun things going on. Okay, so I am making up I'm in the process. I've decided that I'm going to make a bit of a junk journal sort of situation with the inserts and refills for the Vicky Boutin albums. Now, this is a pack which is $6.95 for all these pages, and they currently don't fit anything that works for me, but what I thought I might do is just tape up these holes and incorporate, I'm just going to use some Art by Marlene tape here. I'm going to tape up these holes and paint over them, and then I'll be able to punch my own holes and make something that suits. And I'm just going to do a double layer of tape. So this is just the Art by Marlene white tape that we have available. You could use washi tape, you could use collage paper, but I just want to cover up those holes so that I can paint over the top. So I thought I would channel my super awesome friend and our wonderful brand ambassador and teacher, Claire. And I'm going to use one of her images that Claire designed in a collage paper. And I thought I would show you, I'm going to do a flippy page. So this is one of the pages that comes in that pack. And I'm going to use this one on here. And I'm just going to follow that rainbow straight up into there. But I'm going to do some other little bits and pieces. So this is from Claire's set of 4 girls. And they are all named after girls from the Hunger Games. So we have got Katniss, Rue, Glimmer, and the other one. Primrose. Thank you. The other one. So I'm just going to do a water tear and tear out this image. So just going to go up here. Whoops, missed a bit of water there. Whoops. So by doing a water tear, of course, what happens is it softens the fibers of the paper, and it just makes it really easy to incorporate, blend into your project and work on your page. And it tears nice and easy. follows the fibres, the soft fibres where we add the water, and we can tear all the way down. Very easy to do and should take no time at all. All right, now I'm going to use gel medium again to stick this down. So she's going to sit right here like so. I think that works. And then I'm going to use the Dina Wakley gel medium over the top here. Oh, thank you very much for doing the links today, Naomi. I do appreciate that. So if you are wanting to know anything about the products that I'm using or find out how or what I'm using, Naomi's popping them online. So gel medium is our adhesive, and I like to use the Dina Wakley gel medium. That is my favourite one. These are the Art by Marlene paintbrushes. You can use any of the paintbrushes that we sell. I recommend all of them. I do absolutely love these Art by Marlene brushes. They work beautifully. So when I put my gel medium on and my collage paper, I put it on a little, a couple of inches at a time to make sure that I'm getting a really nice coat, and it's stuck down with no air bubbles. So I'm pushing it down as I go with my brush, making sure my edges are all stuck down, and going right to the bottom. Just going to go over the top, make sure I've got no air bubbles, clean my brush straight away, and I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to take my fingers and just lightly polish out any extra little air bubbles if I have any, and just take off any extra gel medium with my fingers. I'm now going to dry that off. With my heat tool very quickly. So what's happened is we've sealed that collage paper so that it's not so porous. So of course the collage paper is a thin rice paper, and it's really quite tissue, sort of a little bit heavier than a tissue paper consistency. So as soon as you add any liquid to it, it's just going to soak right in. So we want to avoid the image soaking in any additional colour or anything like that. So I'm just getting that. Oh, I've got an air bubble on her chin. Oops, missed a bit. So this is going to be using lots of heat tool today because I'm having an idea. So I want to, because we're going to be painting over this and painting up to that page, but I thought I might do a bit of a cutout page. I like the idea of having some of her face coming through, and I thought, there's lots of ways that you can do a cutout. I did entertain the idea of, where's my stencils gone? Here. Of cutting out all my wedges, but then I figured, I have no time to do that. I have zero interest. But I'm going to keep it nice and simple. So I'm going to use a ruler, and I want to just draw a line, a nice light line down there. And underneath, I'm kind of thinking about where her eyes are. I want her eyes and her face to show through. So I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to have a bit of, I'm having an idea. Let's just draw a line there. I could do a word in here, couldn't I? How about I get my word stencils. No, let's just make it a window. Let's not overthink this any more than I have to. Let's keep it easy for a Thursday afternoon. This is me working on the fly. All right, so there's my rectangle. So theoretically, I'm going to cut out a rectangle that's going to leave a window for where her eyes are going to go. So I have a cutting mat. I have a Alpha craft knife. Now, this is my go-to craft knife. I love this one. It's super easy to use. It's perfect for every sort of person, any sort of like hand conditions. If you're one of these people that has, you know, arthritic fingers, what I like about this knife is you just use it like cutting your steak. You just give it a little bit of pressure. Nice, firm run down that line. Actually, I'll do this side. So your cutout page doesn't have to be super complicated. Thank you, Naomi, for putting that link in there. Can definitely recommend, and I will show you in a moment, how to snap off a new blade because it's super easy. Okay, there's my little window. So I've just got a couple little areas where I've just got to meet those edges, meet those corners. Just a bit. There we go. So with these blades, super easy. This little bit on the end here comes off. And this has got a tiny little slit in it, which you can see just here. I don't know if that's showing up, just in there. And what you do is you put your blade into there and snap it off. And it's safe and it's quick and it's easy, and now you have a nice sharp blade ready for cutting. So I do love that. Very, very easy, and the replacement blades are just a generic one that you can just pick up at Bunnings, which is always good. Okay, here's my window. I like it. So what I'm going to do now is I thought that I might, maybe we'll add some paint on the inside of here first before I work out what colour I want to do. All right, let's go with, I'm just going to put out a bauble. My Lindy's mat. If you want to invest in a little mat, and these are not very expensive, this is the new Lindy's mat. This is my new painty surface. Comes clean, very easy, beautiful to use. I think they're like $29.95. They're not very expensive at all. All right, so I've got some Dina Wakley paints, and I'm going to be using these colours, and I'm going to follow these colours up here, okay? So I might go across this way so that we can get it all on camera. How does that look? Put a little paint out. I don't want to overdo it with my paint. I'm going to go in with a Art by Marlene number 12 brush. And I'm just using a dry paintbrush, and I'm going to go over this a little and give it a little texture. So I'm going to make this a little bit stronger and put my own little colour spin on this. Make it a little bit more vibrant, give it a bit more of a punch. And I'm not using a whole lot of paint either, which is the best thing about this. I could go really quite strokey like this, but I kind of want a bit more coverage, and we will blend these colours in together quite nicely. So I'm going to go right up to this edge like that. I'm being a little painty. Look, I've lined up a window, Kasha. She's looking out the window. I'm tempted to do the front in black. Yeah. Do you think that's too strong? No.
Some white dots on it, if you know.
Some white dots. Ooh. So now I'm going in with tangerine. And I didn't even wash my brush, so the brush is still got a little bit of red on it, which is perfect, so that these colours will overlap quite nicely. And I'm trying to keep that 1 inch line so that we don't end up too... And maybe I should have gone with yellow actually, because we don't want to go too far that way, but I definitely should have gone with yellow, but that's okay. I can add some yellow, can't I? I will add some yellow. Of course, I want to go with yellow because we've got green here. And if I mix orange and green together, we get brown. We don't want brown. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of yellow over the edge here. That's too much yellow. To kind of send that more, make that blend a little bit more effortless, because I put the wrong colour on. But I'm still keeping these like crisscross brush strokes happening. And then I'm definitely going to dry that before I put in any more. Rightio. I hope I didn't make that look too difficult, because I can tell you what, it certainly wasn't. I have gone a bit too far on that side. I need to keep my green, then my blues, and my purple. Clean paintbrush, because I'm going in now with a green, and I don't want any red on my brush. Right, I'm going to use evergreen next. Not very much. Oh, look at that, and it's the perfect colour green too. And it's only going to go up to there, so I'm going to watch that line that I don't go too far. So the idea of the collage papers is that you can take an image and add it to your project and make it look like your own. Hello, Wendy. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, the idea is definitely that you make an image your own. So if you are wanting to, you know, I can't draw faces. That's not my superpower, and that's okay. However, I can use images like this in my journals and give the impression that I can draw faces. I can incorporate the faces into my projects beautifully. That is my strength, and that's perfect. You don't have to be able to do all the things. All right, I'm going to add some sky next. Sky is this Dina Wakley blue that does not want to come out of the container. There we go. Now I can't get the lid on. Don't want too much, but I am going to overlap it onto my green. And I am being gentle. I've got soft, gentle strokes here. I'm not forcing the colour into the paper. I'm putting the paint onto the paper. And that's a really important note. You don't need to push your brush all the way through. What you can do is build up layers, okay? It doesn't have to be a dark, super strong layer. You can add it, if you don't think it's enough, you can add more colour as your final coat. Naomi has just commented, the mat is amazing. Oh yeah, okay. So Naomi also uses this lovely Lindy's mat, as she's a designer for Lindy's as well. And she says that it's the sort of thing that nothing seems to be sticking to it. This might be best for me to be filming with, seeing this morning I got black archival ink all over my mat, which wasn't ideal. So this colour I'm using is Lapis, and I'm going to take it up to about there. Do that crosshatch. Give it a bit of texture, blend that into there a little. And I forgot to add some colour down here. And that onto there. I don't want to completely cover up her hair, but I'm just going to do a little light amount of colour around there. And I'm going to extend the purple down into there in a minute. And then the last colour, I'm a bit unsure about this purple. I don't know if I needed to go eggplant or blackberry. And I think it probably should have been blackberry, but let's try eggplant first. And see what the purples... Oh no, that'll do. Let's commit to it, hey? Like so. So nice, soft, gentle strokes, pushing it and layering it over the top of this other colour that's next to it. Got a bit heavy-handed with my paint down here. Have you used my paint stand? I think most of you have seen our paint stands. These are our Natalie May scrapbooking paint stands, which are designed to hold Dilutions, Paper Artsy and Dina Wakley paints. Earlier today I was using our glue stand as well. They're only 11. Glue stands are only, I think, 11 or $12.95 or $13.95 or quite inexpensive. Very great to have on your desk. Very great. Very handy to have on your desk as you are creating. All right. I'm going to be adding some black stenciling over this, I feel. Maybe some dots. Ooh, I know. I'll use my Don't Overthink stencil and my Don't Overthink stamp. All right, so you can see where we are going here. We've got this gorgeous rainbow happening. And I might just do all of my stenciling on this side. And then I will go and add some on the front as well. So down here, I'm going to extend out this image. I'm going to add some stamping down here in a minute and finish that sort of. Let's add a bit of depth with some blue. And that works for me. So I'm really happy with that. Those colours have come up really well. I'm just going to quickly take that off of there. Dry it off. So quite easy to add a nice little page. Wendy's just said that she's going to come back and watch it later. So yes, you can. I will also be uploading these to YouTube tonight. You can catch all of my free live Facebooks that I've done in the past over on our YouTube channel. Just look for Natalie May Scrapbooking and subscribe and you will not miss a thing. So any live free little mini classes I've done in the past are all on my YouTube. You can also go back and watch them all on our Facebook page if you wanted to. All right, so I quite like that, but it needs a little bit of depth. So I'm going to pull some black stenciling in now. Oh, that's a lot of black. Let's go with that. I'm going to use this guy, and I'm going to give that a nice amount on here. I don't want it to be totally saturated, so I'm going to use my Don't Overthink stencil and do that. So good. So good. Favorite stencil ever. And only $9.95. Like, you cannot get that too wrong, I can tell you. I feel like this one up here is a little bit cut off, so I'm going to try and line that up again and follow it down that way, because it's a little bit cut off and it feels short up there as well. Oh, bugger. No, there we go. Saved it. No, I didn't. That's better. Okay. So that I do like. So now the colour doesn't seem so so strong and bold. It seems a little bit softer and not so aggressive. And knowing when to stop is important, Natalie. Now, there's one more stencil I'd like to use. I'm going to use my double dot stencil and add a few little grid dots in here as well. So I like this grid dot because it's a nice consistent dot. Yeah, baby. Yep, and yes. I don't want to blow my own horn, but I like it. Okay, let's give it a little stamping now. Wendy's saying it's currently your favourite stencil too. Yeah, I do like it. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is, this is our new design of Don't Overthink It version 2, and it's got it's got 5 different smaller sizes of the Don't Overthink stamp. So you can see that there, and we've got these sizes in here. So what I wanted to do was create this really cool little design that we've done. And do it in a few different sizes. So I'm just going to put some stamping in this area here. And I'm just letting it stick to my finger because I'm being lazy. And I'm going to cluster it like that in a couple of different sizes. And this is the area where my wording is going to go. And I love that these just stick to my finger. This is so good. I feel like doing one on her face too. Do you think I should do that? Ooh, I'm tempted. Okay, no, walk away, come back. but I might put some words in here, and I will use a block for that. So this little word is create in one of my favourite little fonts, which is like an open font that you can colour in. But I like it because it is something that, see how beautifully, can you see how beautifully it stamps? It is my absolute favourite. Heidi Swap, many, many years ago, did a stamp set with a big, much bigger, much more different, but a set of stamps in this big open font, and I absolutely loved that. Trust, create, trust. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. So good, so good. Anyway, excuse me while I blow my own horn here. 4 o'clock. You girls going home?
Yeah.
Get the rock out of here.
Bye, everybody.
Kasia and Ella are out for the day. See you in the morning, girls. All right, so I'm happy with that. I want to do this side now, and I'm thinking I might just do the same thing. I'm thinking I might... Can you lock the front door, please? Keep the wobbers out. I'm thinking of either going... I think I'll just repeat it, you know? Or go with this bright blue with some stenciling over the top. What do you think? Blue... Just blue with some stenciling? Oh, I should have taken that word closer that way. Damn. Okay. Let's go with blue. So I think I'll go with blue. So that's sky, lapis, sky, lapis. Oh, okay. Very indecisive today. I don't quite know what's going on there. What colour should I do on the front, Naomi? Should I repeat the rainbow? Or should I just go for a couple of colours? Very indecisive. I'm committing. Okay. So I'm going to go across to this line. Blues. Thank you, Susan. And I've got a massive delay with this live Facebook feed at the moment. Oh, night. That's a good idea. And I'm not getting comments through. I'm getting them. There's like a 25 second delay. It's not ideal. All right. So let's do an ombre. So an ombre, sky into lapis into night. So night is a colour that I haven't used yet, but I'm going to, and then I'm going to stencil over the top with our Don't Overthink. I think that'll work. Oh, look at that. This is the lapis. Right up to my edge there. I'm just going to feather that up. See how I'm just brushing that up like that? And down and up and down. So for those of you just tuning in, welcome. I am just doing some free live little mini classes this weekend as part of the CraftAlive online show, bringing the demos to you instead of you coming to us, which is wonderful. And we have got some amazing specials to say thank you for being amazing customers as well, which you can find on nataliemay.com.au. And I'm just looking for my Night. So Night is a really, really deep navy blue colour from Dina Wakley, and it is not quite black. But it's super dark, and it's just a gorgeous colour that tends to go with just about everything. One of my most used colours, that and turquoise I go through a lot. To be honest, I don't use a lot of sky. That's probably one of my least used colours. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to start using it again, because that shade of blue really is gorgeous. Right, colours into here. Now, the other thing is, ladies, you can always do our classes online. We offer classes that I teach, art journal classes, nataliemay.com.au. Look under the classes tab. You'll find that we've got a range of teachers, myself and Claire, and Naomi has done some classes as well. And we like to do a little bit of everything, which is nice, something for everyone. Okay, pretty happy with that. I'm going to dry that off before I go in with the black, and hope that I didn't get any on that side. Right, let's get this guy out and my black blending tool. So this is that black paint again. I feel the need. Whoops, went into that page. I'm going to leave a few little spots here where I can put some of those dots, which I love. Beautiful. Where's my dots gone? Oh my God, Natalie. And I've gone with slightly bigger dots this time, not that it really matters. But I like it. How's everybody's day going? I believe that it's pouring with rain over in the west, and did I hear that it's a little damp up in Queensland as well? It is 34 here today, and it's going to be 36 or 38 tomorrow. I might have to get the shorts out, whack some tan on these legs of mine. Won't need any lighting for my videos, with the lighting that comes off my legs. Whew. Rightio. Knock that off. Pop that aside. Okay, I have run out of baby wipes, and there we go. And I'm going to just make a little bit of a clean spot. Where are you? Conniver. Where's Conniver? Conniver's... I know where Conniver is. I can't think of it. Bevis says 6 spots in... Heading for the mid-30s this weekend in Canberra. Alison, it's dreary on the Gold Coast. Oh, 30 in Melbourne, 35 tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're getting all of that weather that's going through Western Australia. Dry in Sydney. Look how clean this is coming. Yes. Not that I ever have anything clean, but dry in Sydney. It's coming nice and clean. Okay, you don't need to watch me clean a mat. However, look at it go. Whew. Okay, stamping. I've got to do some doodling. Okay, we need to add some stamping on this. I think she needs a little. Oh, Victorian side of the border. That's where I know where it's from. Tony says that she's developing webbed feet up in Brisbane. It's been a little moist, has it, Dal? I hate that. It's supposed to be summer, isn't it? I'm just going to do all the same size dots here, keeping them in a cluster like that. Okay. Time to add some detail. My detailing, oh, look at her. It's a bit busy. My detailing's going to come from white and borders, and I may do some little elements on here. White paint pen. This is the, I think this one is the Kazaz one. The Life of Colour pens are kind of the same. A good white paint pen will help you out. This has come up so much nicer than it did in my head. I'm going to do a black border as well with my white border. Few little highlight marks. Okay. So I need to do some sort of wording on here, and I'm going to choose to do it in a big white paint pen. And then I'm going to go over it with a black paint pen. And when I journal, I just jump in there and commit to it. Because if I procrastinate and that's it, I think about it too much and it all goes pear-shaped. So I'm going to dry that off, and then I'm going to get a black pen, a black paint pen. Might just do some more little. This is just a fat Posca. I know, Wendy, thank you. Naomi is doing an absolute amazing job with the links. You are an absolute link ninja, and I'm super, super grateful for you because I just don't have enough hands to do all the things. All right, I'm going to take my Life of Colour pen. Actually, I might use a brush one. I might use an Art by Marlene brush one, and I'm going to have to test this first on, a bit of paper. Pick up one that I haven't, oh, there we go, beautiful. Haven't ruined. So this is going to give kind of like a shadow effect. So make sure you check out our clearance area as well, ladies. We have got, we've got paint pens in our clearance. So not these ones, but we've got some other branded ones in our clearance section. So make sure you take a moment, have a coffee tonight, sit, or glass of wine, sit with your phone or your laptop and have a really good look through our clearance, because there are some absolute gems in there that we have been adding in at odd intervals. There is also some really cool things in with our bundles, and with the bundles and with and our Black Friday deals as well. Just taking a white pen and putting white in here. Oh, now she just looks spooky, but that's okay. Oh my God, Natalie, stop. All right, that I'm happy with. And then I'm just going to add some black pen doodling around the edges on here. And then I'm going to say that it is finished. Because if I just keep fiddling, I could probably add some wording in here. I might even put some up in there yet. I haven't quite decided. Pretty busy though, so this bit of paper, this background piece of paper that I'm using here is of course from the Vicky Bouton album refills, and I'm going to make my own little junk journal of some description, and making it, you know, some paper that's a beautiful quality paper and changing it up to suit my needs. Just adding some asemic writing because I love a good scribble. And I'm happy with that. Okay, let's have a look. She does look pretty good. Here's my front. Oh, let's stand up. So I have taken a plain white page. I've got all that stenciling. So here, see how good that title ended up looking? It's nothing more than that white fat pen, paint pen over the top, and then a little white pen for detail. Those white pens and those white spots make all the difference. And then when we open it up, we've got all that doodling at the top. Those colours. Boom, boom, boom. And you can see that, you know, those pops of white on her eye. I like that. That works for me. Okay, there's another page done in my new junk journal that I have started creating using the Vicky Bouton inserts, which are in our Black Friday special. I've got this left over. I may use that a little bit later. Pop that aside. And there you go. The other thing I could have done, and I did bring out just in case I decided to do the title, was our Arty Words number 4 has got these, and this would have been nice to put "you are enough" across there. I could have cut that out and popped it down. So that is also an option. Alternatively, something that people keep not quite looking at are these sticker books. So this one here is called Victorian Dreams, and it is full of white, craft, and black quotes, and it's got great sentence builders in a couple of different sizes. So for example, we've got happy birthdays in there, plus fill your life with love, a moment to treasure. In a field of roses, she's a wildflower. Live your dream with passion. There's all of these beautiful, and there's 2 different sizes. There's actually 9 sheets in here. Studio Light, Janine's Mindful Art Collection, Victorian Dreams, it's called. And that's actually quite big. A5 sizes. Really, really great. Can recommend. So these are, and they're the same company that does the Art by Marlene stickers, so that will show you the quality of those. But these ones here are a little bit softer, not so snarky and humorous perhaps as the Art by Marlene ones, but these are just lovely. Everything has beauty. Live in the moment. You can do anything but not everything. Love with all your heart. Inspire. Out of limitations comes creativity. So these stickers are stunning. So yes, Wendy's just asked, will you show the junk journal as you create it? I hope to do that, yes. Hopefully by the end of the weekend I've created something that I'm going to put together. The previous page I did at lunchtime today is a double Christmassy spread, so I'll be using that one too. That page that I did and going into the same journal, but I do still have here quite a pile of pages. I've got single pages, and I reckon this might be tomorrow afternoon's art journal page. We might do another girl in here, so it's got quite a few different sorts of pages. Can't wait to do those with you. So there you go. Jump onto nataliemay.com.au. You will find 15% off today for dies, stamps, stickers, and Uniquely Creative. Plus selected collage papers, 40% off some dies, clearance in there as well, and Christmas 2024, there's 30% off of those. So lots of bargains to be had, and these specials are only today. And with your confirmation email, you will get a discount code so that you can shop tomorrow and we can bundle your orders together and look after you guys. So there you go. Okay, I need to take a breath. I need to go home. I need to put a load of washing on. Maybe put some tan on my legs. Maybe I might have a nice glass of rosé tonight. Feels like a nice rosé night. What do you think? And I look forward to seeing you back here on this lovely little Facebook page at 9 a.m. Adelaide time tomorrow when I'm going to tell you all about tomorrow's specials. Okay, guys, chat soon. See you later.